Welcome to the Big Blue Offensive Podcast with Mike Trainer, Jay Jules, and John Depot. Hey, what's up, Giants fan? Welcome to the BBO NYG Podcast. I'm Mike, that's Jules, that's Vin. Guys, we're just going to do a little combo, talk a little bit about the Giants, and go with the picks. We'll get into the picks in a minute. But Jules has it. If you watch it on YouTube, he has the first overall pick with a bunch of exclamation points. But me and Vin are just laughing at him because we all know that's not going to last. The Giants have 3 games left. They're playing against Washington, Minnesota, and the Raiders. You know, we're probably just going to win all 3 and probably end up with the 4th or 5th round, or 4th or 5th.
And Dallas, we have 4 games. We have Dallas too.
We have Dallas too?
I think we finished with Dallas.
I thought we finished with the Raiders. Oh my God. Wow. All right. So
Dallas is the last game of the year.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll probably lose to them, but yeah, we're probably going to go like at least 2-2, if not 3-1, because Washington just stinks. Minnesota is pretty garbage and they got to come to us. And, you know, the Raiders, I mean, if we're not beating the Raiders, then just fire Kafka right now. So we're not holding on to the first overall pick. What do you guys think?
Well, you know, it's funny because most likely we won't, but it is funny to be sitting here this far into the season and have the number 1 pick. That is pretty funny. But then, I mean, we're really that fucking close to having roughly, I don't know, maybe 6 wins at this point in the season. And with, like, we were just joking where we might win another 4, right? That would have put us at 10 fucking wins for the year. Just throwing that shit out there. I keep saying that this team is better than everyone fucking puts it, and that our record is. That's the best way to put it. This team is a lot better than a 2-win, first overall pick fucking team. Like, I'm telling you right now, whoever the coach is that steps in, he's going to step into fucking something that's going to be all right.
Do you want the Giants to lose, Vin, or no?
Yeah. At this point, like, finish the job the right way. I hate that this Giants organization kind of overvalues meaningless games every single year. But I have a little trepidation about it because I there's no quarterback that we're looking for or that's like generational.
That's not true.
I like to tank for a quarterback. You know what I mean? Because then it makes more sense to me that way. Being that, like, I don't know if there's gonna be a quarterback. We have to watch the college playoff.
There will be.
There definitely is already. There definitely is already.
I hope so.
That's the question. Do
we have a trade partner?
But do you like maybe a trade partner? But do you take the quarterback and you move on from start?
It's a great question because if this Mendoza kid goes off on a crazy run and he does some beautiful, like, absolutely astounding things, and we're sitting there at number 1, you're telling me we're not going to Kyler Murray this situation? I think but a lot has to happen before that, Trader. So I don't even want to.
I know what you're saying. I know. I don't think we're getting the number 1 pick anyway. But it's just all.
And also the kid's got to stand out. Like, the kid has to stand out.
But you know what I mean? If he does stand out, and you're looking at him like, oh shit, you could draft Mendoza, right? Don't worry about trading back because whatever. But if you have Mendoza and Dart, and you have 2 guys going into next year, just like you're right. Like, with Kyler Murray and Josh Rosen back then, they weren't too sure on the guy. Like, don't forget, like, Dart is like all over the place. He's getting hit all the time.
I would keep crazy. Dart on. I would keep the both of them on, and then 2 rookie contract. Why the hell not?
Exactly.
But I'll say this.
I wouldn't mind that either.
But let me say this. The number 1 pick, as much as I kind of do want it because it's the number 1 pick, it might be too rich for people to trade up. Something about the 2 or the 3 where the Jets might get like antsy for, or I don't know, who else is looking for a quarterback that's in that top 10? Like, teams might want to trade up. Like, going up to the number 1 might be a little too rich for a lot to scare away a lot of teams. I don't know. I need the quarterbacks in college to show out. I want to see Ty Simpson have a game. I want to see Mendoza like blow it up. Like, and then hopefully if we're in like the top 3, we're open for business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but hold on. You guys got to keep in mind, Mendoza has led this Indiana team to a 13-0 record, the number 1 seed, number 1 ranking in the country. He just beat the best defense in the fucking nation in Ohio State last week, this past Saturday. Okay, he's got almost 3,000 yards passing.
That was more of his defense, though, right?
Touchdowns.
Wasn't that
more number 1 defense in the nation, Ohio State? They were ranked right there.
Didn't Indiana defense not too shabby job?
They're top 5. They might be top 5.
They're
I'm
top 2.
not saying that.
I think
but who won the game?
Right? Let's get credit to their defense there.
But I'm saying Mendoza won the game. So he's putting up numbers. Bro, he rushed he's got a total of almost 40 touchdowns, almost 3,000 yards passing. The kid's legit. He's got accuracy. He got a little stride in his step. Listen, he's most likely, the season ended today, he's the number 1 pick overall. There's no question. Right? No doubt. So, the only thing is if he bombs somehow in the fucking playoffs and maybe loses that first round after the bye and somehow gets upset and has a terrible game where he throws 4 picks or something uncharacteristic, that's the only way this isn't happening. This kid goes on to win a national championship with Indiana, which would be their first time ever for a football national championship. This kid, that's it, bro. This kid's a sure starting number 1 pick, and you have a bunch of fucking teams that need a quarterback.
Would you do it, Jules? Would you draft him if you're the Giants? Would you draft him too? If you're number 1, you don't want to trade back.
The only way I draft them is if by some weird chance people think that they're giving up too much to move up to that number 1 pick and we don't get the right kind of offer, then you take him and you'll see how fast the team gets desperate and all of a sudden they look to trade their picks, right? So like you were saying, maybe the Jets fall into that 3-4 range or someone else. And all of a sudden we take them and they're like, oh shit, Mendoza's off the board. And then whoever's second takes the next best quarterback. Now they might start to feel urgency sitting at 4-5 and be like, we'll give you this first round. We'll give you a next year first round. We'll give you something else. And all of a sudden we trade them. So if I could do something like that, yeah, maybe.
But you don't want a quarterback here. You don't want a quarterback.
Oh, hell no. But I honestly don't necessarily want to take the pick either. If we sit at 1, I want to trade out bad. There's no way.
I don't want a safety. I don't want
to trade out. You trade out.
I don't want any of that. I don't want.
So wait, if you ended up with 2 first-round picks and we could get a safety in your fucking offensive line that you're so up your ass about that we don't fucking need really, because that's all you talk about.
You are exactly the problem. You are exactly.
No, I'm not.
Wait. Let me ask you something. You're exactly the problem with Giants Nation.
Let me ask you something, Vin.
Take that hat off. We're not going to go.
Hey, what's been better this year, the defensive line or the offensive line? Let's go right there.
Where's more money and resources been put on, the defensive line or the offensive line?
I didn't ask you this question.
I'm answering your question with my question.
Better? Who's been performing better, the offensive line or the defensive line this year?
Where has been more resources been put?
I don't worry about the resources today. Who's playing better? Who is
answer a bid?
Yeah, don't dance.
He's not going to let it go.
You know what I'm saying? Who's
the offensive? Good teams tweak their offensive line every year. It's an annual thing.
Why can't you do the same on offensive line?
What?
You all say you love Illuminor, right? You love Illuminor.
I would love to sign them.
Oh, okay.
I would love to sign them.
Yeah. Okay, so we re-sign Illuminor. Well,
I don't know. He's going to be very expensive.
He's very expensive. He's a fucking old fucking journeyman right tackle. Give me a break. Very expensive. Every time I say let's re-sign a guy, they're very expensive. Very expensive.
Illuminor
come on.
Illuminor is a right tackle. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid.
First of all, he's not. You don't get paid big bucks on the right side. You don't. You don't. Okay.
Every tackle gets paid.
And besides that, we always know we find money. And what? We can't fucking pay a guy who's been playing? We can't pay anybody. I can't pay Wendell. I can't pay Illuminor. I can't pay this guy. So what? We're not going to pay fucking anybody. We're not going to pay Tibbs. We're not going to pay that. What are we going to use our money for? To just stick it up our ass?
We're going to have money. We're going to have money because there's going to be a lot of guys that are getting cut.
Daniel Jones deal comes off.
Right. That's another one. Yeah.
You sign Illuminor. Now we got our guys at the ends. You know what? You want to draft some interior shit? We could do that later in the draft in round 2, okay? I'm not taking a center or a guard with the fucking first top 3 picks either, bro. Ain't happening. You sign Illuminor. What I'm trying to say is there's quality defensive linemen that are in this draft that we could take with one of those top picks. And you fill that interior line.
Tackle?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what we need.
Absolutely.
We need somebody to stop and run.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you get one of these big run stoppers.
You guys down for letting Dexter go?
No, I would. He's been hurt, so I could see why. Like he's just been battling. He's been
what What if he goes to management and says, "I want out"?
If he wants out, then yeah, I mean, I'll definitely honor him because he's
if he
been
wants
a
out,
legit Giant. I don't see that happening. I don't think he really does want out.
Like I said, you draft, and then that's even all the more reason to draft the defensive lineman on the interior.
So you trade back,
top pick. You get it, and you trade back, so we get draft picks. You get another top fucking defensive lineman on the interior to go with the rest of this fucking line that hopefully under a better coach is going to get a better performance out of this fucking team. And then you sign a Luminor. What the fuck else do you want to do, bro?
So
then you could go in the second round, get your wide receiver, get another playmaker,
and we're like we're a 12-win team.
Well, I just said how we could have been a 10. I just said how we could be at 6 wins, 7 wins currently.
Okay, Mr. GM. What do we do with Cordell Flott?
Probably let him go.
Bro, again, he's going to be expensive. He's not. He's signing a 1-year deal.
He might be, Jules.
That we're not going to be able to retain him too.
He thinks everybody's going to be cheap. Like
there's got to be a choice.
You could sign some people.
There's got to be a choice, though, Jules, between Flott, Wandell, and Illuminor. It's probably going to be
so maybe one is going to
go. One is going to go.
Wandell is replaceable.
We might be able to give up Wandell.
I agree.
Him. All right, that guy might go. He might have to go. He might be
Flott to replace him.
I love him.
To replace Flott is going to be difficult, and I don't know if it's contract here.
But I'm saying, you pay Flott, you pay Illuminor. What the fuck? They're not getting mega contracts. He's not getting a top 25 fucking corner contract. Illuminor is not getting a top 15 fucking tackle contract, dude. Like you got
a lot of other teams that will probably come in on a bidding war, and they'll walk. I got something.
Could happen. It's could happen. So you guys agree, though? You would trade back?
What if we tag Illuminor?
Oh, yeah. You could do that.
You could do something like that, too. You could tag Flott. I mean, you could tag any one of those guys that you really think are going to be fucking gone. Illuminor was the guy who has texted out the moment he came here, how much he loved it. He loved being a New Yorker. The guy fights every week. He's not going anywhere, dude. As long as we pay him, we don't try to undercut him or penny pinch.
Money talks, Jules.
Right.
Money talks, bro. You're so fucking negative. You're like Charlie Brown. Like, what was it? Linus that had the fucking...
Somebody comes along. Somebody comes along and says,
dude.
I'm going to give you X amount of dollars.
You're like just
is out of here. I think your head is in the clouds. You think that these dudes are going to give a hometown discount? He just got here a couple years ago.
I know. They're not loyal to us.
Vin, how much do you really think this guy's going to get?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he's going to get a lot more than whatever it is.
Know that it's going to be some outrageous number.
Well, listen,
this guy won't sign for 2 years for, like, say, 3 years, maybe 25, 30 million. I won't sign to that.
We better have the right GM to make the fucking right decision.
Yeah, I'm trying to say like Illuminor. Illuminor maybe makes $12 million a year for over 2 years or 3 years, right? We can't afford that. We can't restructure certain contracts. We can't extend Dexter Lawrence and restructure his contract so that we could go against the cap. Bro, there's so many ways to do this. You're over here so negative that you can't think that we can sign a couple guys that 3 years ago nobody would have wanted on their fucking team. Because they've had 2 good seasons or 1 good season out of Flott, they're gone. That's it. They're the top choice. Teams are going to be craving over them. They're salivating over a 2-10.
Well, Jules, what's Joe Shane's track record? He lets good guys go.
I was just about to say, Saquon left for $1 million.
First of all, stop. You're gonna compare Xavier McKinney to fucking Cordell Flott. Is that what we're currently doing? Well, is that really what we're doing here?
I mean, I
don't want to
in the league
for
a number 2 corner.
I don't want to compare. I don't want to compare, but listen.
Got my head in the clouds.
Listen. Joe Shane, Joe Shane, like in 2021, right? You know who he left, right? Who he let go, pretty much. We had the secondary: McKinney, Peppers, Logan Ryan, Bradbury, Trey Jackson, Julian Love, and we just let these guys go.
Peppers? Did you say Peppers? I don't even know team he's on. Logan Ryan? Is he even in the NFL anymore?
But I'm saying, like, this is 5 years ago. But listen, we still had guys that could play. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I don't trust this fucking GM. I think he's got to go. I know Mendoza. Fired. Listen, Mendoza, right? Mendoza got a brother that's the backup quarterback in Indiana.
Yes, he does.
Our luck, Joe Shane will draft that guy by accident with the number 1 pick if he decides to go that route. So we got to get the right GM and the right coach before the fucking draft. You know what I mean?
We gotta get the right
Make
coach.
fucking
Man.
right
Wait a
decision.
second.
All I keep
All right,
saying.
Jules, are we not signing any other free agents from other teams? We have some.
Possibly. I mean, that's always a possibility, of course. But
What
like
do
I
we
said, a
need?
guy like
What do you want?
Illuminor,
What do you want, Mister Moneybags? What do you want?
I already told you what I would do. I would trade back. I'd get a defensive line interior help.
I'm talking
That's my
about
top pick.
free
I'm
agency.
signing Illuminor. I'm signing Flott. And if I have to let go of Wendell as much as I like him, that's a casualty. And hopefully we make up with a good pick in the second round to pick up for that pace. That's it.
All right. I agree with that. All right, moving on. You guys want to do the picks?
Pick them up.
All right, let's go. It's fucking go time.
All right, so let's hear the results.
So the results last week, Jules, you had the best week, man. You were 7-7. Almost pop your cherry, getting over 500 for the first time ever. But yeah, you were 5-7. I was 5-9, and Vin, man, you took a dump. You were 3-11. So.
I felt good about last week's picks too.
I heard you.
I'm way more confident this week than I was last week.
Oh, I would love to play that soundbite of Vin last week. So I'm very confident in my picks. At the end of the podcast, you can listen. But Vin is now hit the century mark. Vin is at 92-100. Jules is 85-107, and I'm 94-98. So now it's on, and I think we should get an extra win. Just based on last week of what the Denver and Raiders game turned into, that debacle. I think the NFL is fixed with Pete Carroll coming down with 4 seconds. I mean, first off, it was like late in the game. They called the delay a game. The guy wasn't even on him. They stopped the clock, enabled Pete Carroll for some fucking reason with 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock to kick a field goal for no reason other than to cover the spread. It was ridiculous. It's just one of those things, man. You got
that's the sort of stuff that will turn me away as a fan.
Right.
I don't like it. It's in the background, and now it's I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like any of it.
It's not right, man. I think it was disgusting what they did, and the NFL allowed that to happen. Just the fact that the referee called that play, and then this guy decided to kick a field goal for no fucking reason. But anyway, moving on. Let's start the picks. Thursday game at Tampa. Tampa losing to the Saints. They were 8.5-point favorites. Tampa Bay is favored by 4.5 against Atlanta this week on Thursday night. But you know, we always say Thursday, short week. Give me the home team, so give me Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I agree. Tampa -4, 4.5.
There's going to be a lot of horses coming back. Drake London, possibly Mike Evans. Maybe Igboku will do well with Evans on the other side there. Maybe he'll stop dropping the ball. I agree. Tampa Bay at home, 4.5.
All right, moving on. All right, it's going to start. Giants are at home. They're -2.5 against Washington. We don't want that number 1 pick because we're the Giants. It always end of the year. We always get these crazy wins. Give me the Giants -2.5 over Washington. Washington, I don't know what happened. I think Jaden Daniels is hurt again, and that team is so messed up.
Oh, right on the elbow. Right on the elbow.
Bang. He stinks.
Sophomore
slump. Oh my God, what a loser.
Shout out to my boy Malarzik, friend of the podcast. Shout out.
Yeah. Poor guy.
You're right. This is the games that the Giants always end up winning just to fuck themselves out of a fucking draft spot. So yeah, we're winning this game. Of course we are.
I think the Giants will struggle with the run. I think Chris Rodriguez is going to have himself a game.
Who?
Rodriguez.
Ben, you're crazy.
Because nobody's run on this defense. Nobody's run on this.
You and Chris Rodriguez go hunting?
Yeah, we go hunting for goats. I still think the Giants win by a field goal.
I think they're gonna win by more than that.
Maybe in overtime, maybe even a tie.
Oh, dude. I don't know. We wish.
They've done it before. These two have done it before.
They have.
It's true. It is a division game, but I don't know. I just, you know how the Giants.
It's gonna be ugly and gross football, both sides. How about that hit on Zach Ertz?
That was dangerous.
It was a good hit. I thought it was good.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was a good hit or not.
He was flipping out. He was in the air. It was ugly. That dude's career is over.
Oh yeah, he's done now. But I don't know. It's fucking brutal, man. These guys like that, but that's what happens in the NFL. Like they don't want to go head hunting, so then they go for the legs, and then this is what happens.
He was
So
in the air though. The guy jumped in
yeah,
the air.
yeah,
Yeah.
still brutal though. All right, moving on. In Philadelphia, Philadelphia is minus 11.5 against Vegas. Man, fuck Vegas. Give me the Eagles all day. I think they blow them out. That defense is for real in Philadelphia.
Yeah, 11.5 though, huh? I mean, yeah, no, the Raiders is just they're probably gonna get the number one pick, get a quarterback. So yeah, I'll take the Eagles.
It doesn't matter who they get at quarterback. The Raiders will always suck at quarterback. But I'm going to take Philly because it'll be their get right game. Notice, as soon as AJ Brown went out and had his little rant, he's been good. The team has been bad.
Right.
That guy is a cancer. He has ruined whatever they got going on. But they're still talented. They should hit that.
They got the
Two
defense.
touchdowns.
They got
They
a
win by two
defense.
touchdowns. Yep.
Vegas got to come.
And I disagree. You think 4 fucking turnovers from your
Oh,
quarterback? The guy set a fucking franchise record. I said, excuse me, set an NFL record to have multiple turnovers on the same fucking play, and you guys are going to turn around and blame AJ Brown. First of all, AJ Brown is supposedly a really good team player. His theatrics that you see sometimes on the sideline are just reactions to the team, and the team thinks that of him. But we're going to excuse Jalen Hurts that if he doesn't have his fucking little tush pushed, he doesn't score probably 15 touchdowns.
We're going to aid and abet a diva receiver. Wow, when have I heard this before, Jules?
The dude had 5 turnovers, Vin.
Once
5.
again. Yeah, he's been
he set an NFL record for 2 on the same play. Who does that?
What they need to do is go back to their bread and butter and run the ball.
Right.
That's what Philly needs.
But everybody's keying on that shit, bro.
But AJ Brown cries. He cries that he's not part of the offense.
Everybody keys
you know when he cried? No, now you're pissing me off. You know when he cried?
Here we go.
You know when he cried? When they were winning games. You love the diva receivers. Maybe because you're a fucking diva. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Yeah, but where's the Go Barkley with his fucking
I don't understand what you're saying.
1,000 yards yet.
I love Barkley. All right, moving on.
Barkley.
You guys stink this week. All right, in Chicago, the Chicago Bears are minus 7.5 against Cleveland with Sanders. Listen, everybody on social media just thinks Sanders just had like this amazing game against the Titans. This guy.
They took him out at the end.
They took him out like this 2-point conversion, which was stupid. And it's just dissing him right there and his father, which is just hilarious. They should have just kept him in. They running gadget plays was just absolutely ridiculous. Remember, I had Cleveland last week. I wanted them. I thought they would win, and then all of a sudden the Titans are just throwing up touchdowns. And then Sanders had a bad pick in the second half when they were up by 3, and he pretty much like gave him the game in that regard. Sure, he had like a couple touchdowns late, but it was like in garbage time. So I don't know. People they sweating this kid, but he got to go into Chicago, play the Bears, which Bears are playing like ridiculous, even though they lost a tough game to Green Bay when they were marching down the field, 4th and goal, and Caleb threw a pick, unfortunately, but the Bears are for real, man. They're good. I know it's Vinny's team, so I'm gonna go with the Bears to blow out Cleveland. I don't think they keep it close.
You know what? It's 7.5, right?
Yeah, I know. It seems like a lot, but I don't know.
Where is it? It's in Cleveland?
No,
it's in Chicago. I think the Browns defense rebound, okay, and they keep the game closer than it needs to be. And Cleveland might not win this game, but I think they keep it under 7.
It's interesting because Chicago are like darlings. Have they blown anybody out this year? Have the Bears blown anybody out this year?
It's a good question. I think
it's 24-15. They beat the Eagles 24-15. And they beat the Saints 26-14 back in October. And they beat the Cowboys in September 31-14. Other than that, every game has been within a few points.
Yeah, the line is they lost in the JUCO. They're in Chicago.
I want to.
The weather will probably be a factor. The weather will probably be a factor.
Mostly cold, very cold.
That's what I'm saying.
but sunny.
It'll probably be windy and shit.
Could be.
I don't like the line, but I'll go with the favorite. I'll go with Chicago. I don't like them.
Wow. All
Okay.
right.
We finally have a disagreement here.
Wow. Okay.
Ah, all right.
I think I actually have a feeling this week is going to be the week we all do really good. I just have a feeling. All right. So moving on. Baltimore, they're -2.5 in Cincinnati. Yo, Cincinnati plays some fucking tight ball games, man. Baltimore, I don't know what happened. I think, Jules, you said it last week with Lamar Jackson just looking like shit. Just based on that, give me the Bengals. They're at home. Getting 2.5, I'll take them.
Yeah, the only thing is that T. Higgins, I think, got another fucking concussion.
Yeah, like
so I don't know if he's going to be playing in this game. But with Burrow back, this is kind of the real Bengals team. I'll take the points at home.
Shame on me. I'm gonna keep picking Baltimore. Like I just don't believe. I haven't watched really other than Thanksgiving, which I didn't really understand. Is Baltimore really gonna let Pittsburgh take that division?
probably.
Does Cincinnati even have a shot? No, right?
Mathematically, they're still alive. They're only 2 games out. So this is big. If they win this one and Pittsburgh loses, it's right back in the mix.
Nah, I just too little, too late for Cincinnati. I'm gonna say Baltimore ends their hopes. And
No, sorry, they're 3 games out. That's right, because they lost this past week. So
yeah, they had a
they
chance
lost
against Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah, they had a chance.
They had
covered.
a chance. They needed to beat Buffalo.
Right, they were winning too, most of the game.
I mean, that fucking that 4-minute period in the fucking fourth quarter was dramatic and insane.
Crazy. Yeah, it was
Give me
crazy.
Baltimore. It puts Josh Allen back in MVP possibly. If he has more games like that, you gotta put him in consideration again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
That's your guy, guys.
I can see where the Ravens pull this out, but I need Burrow in the playoffs. So
I've been picking the Ravens every week, and they keep letting me down. So
yeah, they're just not that great this year, man. I don't know what happened.
They lost a lot of guys on defense.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
Yeah. But their offense just looks like shit, bro. Looks like they look real bad. All
Henry,
right. Anyway,
I guess Henry hit the cliff.
yeah, he did. All right, moving on. In Houston is -9.5 against Arizona. Listen, I like Houston's defense a lot. They obviously played really well against Kansas City and Mahomes on Sunday night last week. Arizona got blown out by the Rams, but I think Arizona, like, it's tough for two teams to get blown out back to back. So I'm going to take Arizona with the points, get 9.5.
What's the deal with Kyler Murray?
He's out for the year.
He's out for the season.
Definitely, right? Okay.
He goes to the Jets next year.
So it's 9.5. That's just a lot. I hear you. I'm gonna go Houston -9.5.
I don't think Houston can score.
That's why I have a problem with.
Yeah, I feel like Houston has really stuck their knuckles in. Like, we're gonna grind you down with our defense. We're gonna run the ball. I don't think Stroud is anything special behind the porous line, because I think the line matters, unlike other people. So I think I'm gonna take the points. Give me Arizona.
Woody Marks, sleeper pick for fantasy football. Woody Marks.
Get the touchdown, anytime touchdown. All right, moving on. Oh, this is the game of the week on 1 o'clock. It's Buffalo in New England. They're up in New England. Buffalo's -1.5 against New England. I tell you, New England's strong, but this is a real good game to see if they're actually ready. I know they're 11-2 and Buffalo's 9-4, but I'm gonna ride with the Bills, man, with Josh Allen. Give me Buffalo.
You already know where I'm going. Bills all day.
I know. I know Vince going to New England.
I want to finish the trifecta with the Bills as well. As much as I feel like New England really hasn't been tested this year. It's been a great season for them, and I kind of hate them.
A lot of things broke for them in their first game too.
Kind of like the way they acted against the Giants. I'm a little like, fuck them, So go Bills.
That too.
All right.
Yeah, and you took the cards, right, man?
I got the cards. Yeah.
I
got the points.
Let's go Bills. All right. This is a weird one. Jacksonville, they're -11.5 against the Jets. I don't see Jacksonville blowing out the Jets. So I'm gonna actually take the Jets with the points. I think the Jets are gonna lose, but I don't think they lose by more than 11.5. So give me the Jets.
11.5 is a lot. But who's starting for the Jets?
I don't know.
It's not Tyrod Taylor. I'm going to tell you that much. So it's just some dude off the street that I think was like working in like a deli in
What
fucking
happened
New
to
Jersey.
Fields? Is Fields hurt?
Yeah, he's done, I think. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
I thought they benched him. I was like, why don't they bring him back?
No, because I'm pretty sure something happened to him too.
Oh, I didn't know.
So it's like, what is it? Brady Cook? Brady Cook. I don't even know who this guy is. Brady Cook, well rounded. Like I don't even know where he was. He played at the Music City Bowl in 2020. Bro, I don't even know why I'm reading this shit. Give me the Jags at home.
Me too. Give me the Jaguars. I think this Jaguar team has been a team I've been picking against all year long, and it's like, what are they? 8-4? Are they 8-4?
9-4.
9-4. Like, and they just killed somebody last week, right?
Yeah,
They beat the Colts
they beat the shit out
Oh,
of
right,
him,
right,
36-19.
right.
because Daniel Jones got hurt. With his
I
knee.
think
Yeah, they
this,
got Philip Rivers out of retirement.
That's crazy.
now I think
That's
the Colts
crazy.
are on their way down. What is Houston doing? They're rising. Are they gonna, this is the division for the Jags now. Like they're in the driver's seat. As much as I don't believe in them either, though. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really believe in Jacksonville. That's why I'm taking the Jets with the points. I don't think they blow out anybody.
Yo,
But
T. Lawrence, he's stepping up, man. He was the truth.
we'll see.
Generation.
We'll see what happens. All right, moving on. In Kansas City, Kansas City is again favored by 4.5 over the Chargers. Why? Like I'm not. Kansas City just looks like a shell of themselves. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Chargers with 4.5.
I don't care, broken hand or not.
Give me the Chiefs.
Ew, gross.
Anytime the Chargers get people to believe, they take a step back.
It's not believing in them. It's just not believing in the Chiefs.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I always got to go one different.
Chargers are getting healthy again.
they don't run the ball.
Their defense is solid, so we'll see.
Wasn't Kansas City? Wasn't Mahomes like their leading rusher last game? Like they can't run the ball anymore. They can't do anything. Travis Kelce drops balls like at the they're pretty fucked up, man. Not the same anymore. All right, moving on. This is another one. I mean, I don't know who's gonna start for the Colts. So Seattle's minus 13.5 against Indy. It's in Seattle, but Indy still got a D. God, it's only 2 touchdowns. I mean, just based that Indy has no quarterback, I guess I gotta go Seattle. I'm not gonna be stupid and take Indy.
I don't want to just jump into shit, but they're 10-3, right? Whew, I mean, let's see.
Indy might
I mean, they're tied with the Rams, so they got to keep pace with the Rams. They have a shot at the number 1 seed. They're playing who knows who at quarterback. You got the Jets and fucking the Colts pulling fucking Philip Rivers is coming out of retirement after fucking a 5-year layoff
to go try to play
for the fucking
I think he's going to start.
You think he starts this week in Seattle? Yeah, I don't think so.
He's got to pass a physical still. He's got to get out there in pads.
He did sign to the practice squad.
Yeah, dude, like he needs at least a week. I think they might be able to like lose this game and then still be competitive in the division, in which they would still be. And I know I'm pretty sure they got a game against Jacksonville. The Seahawks is just too strong. That defense is insane. They got to be way too much for this quarterback.
If I'm Indy, maybe I make a phone call to like Ryan.
You went with the Hawks too, right?
Yeah, I can't bet Indy right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
Plus,
in Seattle is just like, I don't know, it's tough to play there, regardless who you are.
That too.
I would make a phone call to Ryan Tannehill.
You're a point guy. You like the points always. You're gonna stick with your trend.
You do. You love points.
Yo, don't look at my trends and how I pick, motherfuckers.
Listen, that's what this scribble tells me here. Okay,
it is scribbled.
All right,
Give me the Seahawks at home. Give me the Seahawks.
Oh, look at that!
Smart pick. That might be the bet we have to throw real money on. All right,
but so don't think Indy won't come out fighting in that game.
Oh, they will. They will, but we might have to throw say we throw $100 each on Seattle, right? Then we just go out for a dinner because we're probably gonna hit that. You know what I mean? A $300 fucking dinner right there. That might be the bet. I'm not saying what to do, guys.
If I was the Colts, I would call Ryan
Yeah,
Tannehill.
that's not a bad fucking move, actually. He actually
Wow.
played a lot recently than fucking Phillip.
And he's younger.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a bad. I think Indy falls out the playoff
Me
picture
too.
completely. And I
Yeah,
think
you know
I think
what
they're
sucks
done.
about the whole Daniel Jones thing? I would wish he would have never got hurt
It
in the
sucks.
fact that we could have seen his downfall for the way he played. Just saying.
All right, moving
But
on.
I'm
Because
sorry,
it was
Dave Jones.
starting to
I'm
show.
a
You were starting to see the cracks. That's what was
Where,
yeah.
great.
where's John Depot when I need him? All right, moving on. In San Francisco, San Fran is minus 12 and a half against Tennessee. I don't know. I think
Tennessee.
listen, it's tough for Cam Ward to go. I know San Fran defense is banged up, but San Fran should just be scoring at will against Tennessee's defense. So give me San Fran.
I mean, yeah, hold on. I mean, I just wanted to double check. Yeah, they're 9-4. They're a game out of first fucking place, and they're still fighting to make sure that they don't get fucked somehow with the fucking playoffs. 49ers all day.
San Francisco has, I don't know, from what I can gather in my mind right now, a pretty easy schedule. Like every week they're playing somebody where it's like, they could beat them. They could beat them,
All
with
year.
a
All year.
battered team. I know they've had a lot of injuries. That's been all the talk, but it's like, they've had a pretty cakewalk of a schedule.
They're coming off of a bye.
Yeah, give me the Niners all day here.
And
All day.
yeah, all day. All right.
All right, there we go. All right, moving on. Green Bay
This is the other game of the week.
Green Bay. This is a 4 o'clock game. Also, Green Bay is minus 2.5 in Denver. We all know Denver plays close games no matter what.
At home.
And Denver's at home. Like, listen, Green Bay, they fall apart in big games a lot of the times. They do.
Facts.
They really do. Give me the Broncos in another thriller.
Plus 2.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos.
Yeah, this is really tough. Because Green Bay's getting healthy. Denver is healthy. They got Jaden Reed back. They got Watson's been playing pretty good. Is Jacobs playing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're going on the road, and I think it's tough to win in Mile High. I really do. I think this Denver team, like I said weeks ago, checks off a lot of boxes. Patrick Surtain will lock down probably Watson. I guess they'll put him on Watson. Yeah, give me in a very close game on a comeback. Sean Payton will methodically win this game. Give me Denver.
All right, moving on. Ooh, give me the darling. Carolina is minus 2.5 in New Orleans. Give me the Panthers, man. They're that surprise team this year. They're making like a little noise right there. The 7-6. They have a shot, man. They have a shot of getting into.
They have a shot of winning their division. Depending what happens with Tampa.
They have a shot. They legit have a shot of making the playoffs just based on that to get the division. Give me Carolina, man. They're playing pretty good ball.
And it's under 3, right? It's 2.5.
Yeah,
I'll take the Panthers.
Give me the upset special. Let's go.
There it is.
The Saints.
What is so good about Carolina? How the hell are they 7-6?
But they're also fighting for the division.
Yeah,
there's a division game. I'm not asking them.
A division they will not win, guys. A division they will not win.
We'll see.
So let's
not even
put that out there.
They're gonna have 2 back-to-back upsetting wins. Okay.
I haven't really watched Carolina.
They're
what is
good.
so good about them this year?
They could run. They could run.
Yeah, they could run. They could play the clock. They're a legit team, man.
The kid Ted's not bad. They have a real receiver one.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah.
Watch out for
give me New Orleans all day, baby. Show.
All right, that's a bad pick right there. I'm gonna say it right now.
All right.
All right, moving on. In LA, the LA Rams, bro, they're minus 5.5 against Detroit.
Ooh, this is a good game.
Man,
this is the game of the week right here, fellas.
I want to say this is going to be a close game. I really do. But the way the Rams are fucking playing, dude, I can't bet against the Rams. I can't do it. Detroit, I don't know. They've been like kind of up and down this year. And then I can't bet the gambler. and Dan Campbell. So give me the Rams, man. I'll go with McVay.
And it's the Rams. The Rams are -5.5.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a tough one. You want it to be a close game. I want it to be a close game coming down to the wire, but that 5.5, man. I don't know. I can see the Rams.
I just think the Lions are going to be desperate enough where I think this game is going to be decided by a field goal one way or the other. I'll take the extra points. Give me the Lions.
Did the Rams lose to a lesser opponent a couple weeks ago?
They lost to Carolina a couple weeks ago in Carolina, but they are at home. And remember, Detroit, man, they actually might not make the playoffs, which is crazy. So they got to play the Rams.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This could really eliminate Detroit from the playoffs. It won't mathematically, but it could.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to review the Rams, though, listen, the Rams have been ridiculously hot. I mean, they lost an early game to the Browns, which, okay. They lost that bullshit game to the Eagles with the fucking block kick that got returned and all that bullshit. And then they lost to the 49ers and the Panthers. Those are their losses.
5.5.
Game of the week.
Give it a points. Give it the Lions.
Lions it is.
I think it'll be close. I'm not saying the Lions are going to win, but I think it'll be close.
Roar. All right. Sunday night game.
So what the NFL wants, they want close games from their good teams.
They do.
Exactly.
What they want.
All right. Sunday night game in Dallas. Dallas is -5.5 against Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota has the offense or the capabilities to hang with Dallas. I think Dallas wins pretty easily.
I mean, they have rattled off 3 wins. They got spanked by them. There's a little tricky because I don't know if Dallas is going to revert back to what they were doing earlier in the year or if they're going to play like they did the last month. And that's my only concern, but they are at home. It's what, 5.5? Oh, I hate that spread. I really hate that spread. All right, I'll take the Cowboys.
I'll take the Cowboys.
Oh, we're all in agreement.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Monday night game. It's a weird one. In Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is -3.5 against the Dolphins. Dude, Dolphins, man, I think we've been saying on the pod like before, and I remember Vince saying that they play for McDaniel. McDaniel's like saving his job. He really is. So I know Pittsburgh beat Baltimore, but like we said, I don't know, Baltimore's just not Baltimore this year. I'm going to go with the Dolphins, man. Keep it a close game on Monday Night Football.
Remind me again, what's the spread?
3.5. Pittsburgh's favorite.
At home. Oh, goodness. So you're going Miami. +3.5. Miami's been kind of hot. I mean, like, really hot lately. But they look one. Let me see this really quick. 1, 2, 3. 5 out of the last 6 games. Wins over the Falcons, Bills, Commanders, Saints, Jets. Actually, I'm gonna go fucking give me the Steelers at home. They can't afford to fuck around and lose this division or win with a bullshit record. It's 3.5 points. I think that fucking Magic Miami shit ends.
I agree. I think Pittsburgh wins this game at home. I think Rodgers is playing, right?
Yeah, he's playing.
Yes.
Yeah, just as long as Rodgers is playing, I think Pittsburgh will do enough to win this game.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty.
No.
It's not gonna be pretty. I can see like a 14-10 game, 17 fucking 10 maybe. You know what I mean? Something ugly like that.
All right.
Miami, a chain is hurt, and he's been a big part of this.
He's questionable currently.
Yeah,
he fell on the football, so they said he's gonna play, but
he'll probably play. Monday night, get the extra day. All right, that's it. That's the picks. Good luck. Go win some money. Peace.
Football.
Yeah.